Artificial intelligence (AI) is the capability of the conventional system perform a task typically associated with human intelligence such as learning, reasoning, problem solving, predicting, and decision making. Field with of the research in computer science that develops studies, meta software, and the meta enables machines to prevent their environment and use their learning intelligence with data to take actions maximizing technologies of the achieving defined goals. High profitable applications of AI including advanced web search engine, Google search recommended system used by YouTube, Amazon, and Netflix, virtual assistant, example Google Assistant 3 and Alexa are all the automobiles, vehicles, maximize generative and the creative tools, language models, and AI art, and superhumans play the analysis in strategy games, example chess and Go. However, many applications are predicted as AI. A lot cutting of the edge has been filtered. General applications are often other without being called AI because once something becomes useful enough and common, common enough, it not labeled AI anymore. Various subfields of AI research are centered around the particular goals or the particular tool. The traditional goals of AI research including learning, reasoning, knowledge, prediction, planning, natural language processing, prediction, and support for robotics. To reach the goal, AI response have adapted to the engineering a widely ranged technology including search, mathematical operations, physical logic, artificial intelligence, neutral, and methods are based on strategy, cooperating research, and economic. AI draws upon psychology, illusions, photography, nuclear, neuroscience, and other fields. Other complaints such as OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and Meta aims to create intel, artificial generative intelligence (AGI). AI can be complete visual and any consequence task at least as well as a human. Artificial intelligence was founded as an academic discipline in 1956 and the field throughout a multiple cycle optimization throughout in history has followed a periods of disappointment and loss of funding knowing as AI winners funding and investing rising increased in over 2012 when graphics produced units started being used to accept the neural network and deep learning uh, outperformed previous AI technologies. This growth accepted further as 2017 with Transformer Achiever. In 2020, ongoing period of the rapid progress in advanced generative AI become known as AI boom. Generative AI's ability to create modify content has led to several unitary consequences as harms which raise ethical consequences, AI long-term efforts, and political assistance risks. Promoting discuss discussions about the safety and benefits of the technologies. Wikipedia search light article talk language download PDF watch view source for other usage see light distribution visible light uh, discharges here for other uses of visible light visible light or visible SPM is an electromagnetic spin that can be predictable by human size. Visible light spins. The visible spectrum is usually defined as having wavelengths in a range around 400 to 700 nanometers nm, corresponds of the frequencies of 750 to 420 times. The visible bands of the sites adjusted to the fans with the longer waves to the lower frequencies. And the ultraviolet with the shorter waves. And the higher frequencies is called collectively optical radiation. A triangular prism displaying a beam of white light. The longest wavelength of the shortest wavelength, green-blue, are separated. In physics, the term light may be referred to more broadly to the electromagnetic radiation of the wavelength, whether visible or not. In sense, gamma rays, X-rays, microscopic and long radio waves are also light. That primary properties of light instantly propagation, direction, frequency or wavelength, speculum and poisonous is speed victim 299 79248 m/s is one of the fundamental concepts of the national electromagnetic radiation enzymes. Some of the properties of the properties of the wave single mass length ensemble particles or core of the light photons can be directed, synthesized and cubed phobia phenomena like interface are described by waves. Most everyday interchange with the light can be understood with the geographical options. Quorum options is an important research areas in a modern physics. These main sources of the light on the earth historical in another important sources of the light humans has humans has been fire from the Castor lamp suite is some of the development of the electricity the power system. Electric lighting has a effect of the being placed in a fire light. Electromagnetic spectrum and the visible light. Speed of light. Atoms. Light source. Measurement light pressure. Historical thermometer in a cycle circle order. Used for light on earth. See also notes, reference, external link, last edited 18 days ago by Eticulum 701 Wikimedia Foundation. Next, அப்புறமா இந்த வீடியோ இப்போதைக்கு முடியாது. Acid bases. Acid are the two fundamental classes of the chemistry components. Acid are the substance donated products H plus solution which while bases accepted promotions are the salt icon compounds formed while an acid and the bases can effectively neutralize each other. Hence are the more detailed explanation. Acids. Definition: acid are all the bases that increase the concentrity of the hydrogen ions H plus when dissolved in water. Examples: hydrochloric acid HCl, sulfuric acid H2SO4, nitric acid HNO2. Properties: acid has a typical taste, so it can be contact metal and turn blue litmus paper to red. Bases. Definition: bases are the substances that either accept the hydrogen ions plus H plus or produces hydro- hydrogen ions HO minus in solution. Examples: sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, NaOH, KOH, CaOH2. Properties: basis is a typical taste. They feel better. Slippery to touch, turn red, litmus paper blue. Salt formation. Salt is formed with acid and bases reacted. This process is called neutralization. Neutralization reaction. The nitrogen ions H plus forms an acid combined with the hydrogen ions HO minus with the bases of the water H2O, with the remaining ions combined to form the salt. Examples: hydrochloric acid HCl react with the sodium hydroxide NaOH to produce sodium chloride NaCl and water H2O. Properties: salt can be neutral, acid or bases depending on the strength of the acid bases are formed in, or for instance of the salt formed from a strong acid, and a strong base will be neutral. For example, sodium hydroxide, sodium chloride NaCl, potassium chloride KCl, calcium chloride CaCl2. Wikipedia search blue whale article, language download PDF, watch view source. Blue whale challenge Russia. Remained silky kill, also known as a simple blue whale, in a social network phenomena, and dating from 2013 is claimed exist in several countries. Is a game reported considerably after series starts assigned with the players by administration over a 50-day period, entirely innocence before introducing elements of the self-harm and the financial challenge requirements to commit suicide. A drawing of blue whale like usual associated challenge. Usual associated with the challenge. The blue whale challenge first attacked by the news coverage in May 2016. An article Russia newspaper Novaya Gazeta that linked maybe unreal child suicide to member of group F-75 on the Russia-based weekly social media network of the way moral panic sweep Russia. The piece of a cursed for attempting to make the causal link where none existed of the suicide, when found to be a result of the group activities. 456 claims of the suicide connected with the game may be reported worldwide, but none has been confirmed. This game was reported to be banned in some countries like Egypt, Canada, and Pakistan. Explosions has been called difficult or even impossible to ban this game. Background: social contest, arrest, alternatives, incidents in popular culture. See also reference. Installings last 29 days ago by No More Years No More Time. Wikipedia. Next video la பார்க்கலாம்.